Is John Mulaney like the Eminem of comedians? Was his stuff better when he was on drugs?
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
I sure hope not, but I guess I'll find out after I watch his new special.
I would say that everything of Eminem's was better on the drugs. Like, I mean, Rap God's pretty fire. That shit wasn't on drugs. Oh,
That we
that's
know of.
apparently a deep cut. Sorry, didn't mean to divide the team there on that one, and I created
you're
a
right.
schism.
I'd say everything after MMLP2 wasn't amazing.
That sounded
That's
like
fair. Yeah.
an acronym for something that I don't understand.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Anyway, we were gonna do a bit. We were gonna workshop somebody getting kidnapped. Has anyone died recently? I'm sorry. Who was the last person to die?
Did I die in the last one?
No, it was definitely me,
'Cause I know
but
it's
I don't mind
Frozen.
dying again.
No.
Devin
Hold on.
didn't die, but he was the closest one to dying. Like, what
I mean,
do we place
you,
being
you
frozen
guys
alive
burned me
on?
at the stake.
Okay, you were the last like actual body count. Where do we place being frozen alive on the death? You know,
He wasn't
dying
frozen alive
there?
though. He was alive still. He spoke at the end of the podcast. The whole
Right,
podcast.
hence frozen alive. Exactly.
Well, but that like frozen alive, like that implies like dying. I feel like.
I mean, I guess, but like
I feel like he's like kind of dead adjacent. You know what I mean? Like he's awfully close.
What are you talking about?
I mean, like, okay, so like if you froze him enough, you know, everything stops moving. There's no motion stops. Like, if he's not actually dead, he's simulating it at least.
Of life?
No, he's just paralyzed from the neck down. That's not dead adjacent. That's just paralyzed.
I feel like being paralyzed is dead adjacent. Let's be real here.
Hey, leave.
Depends on your outlook on life.
Alone.
Justin's just like reminding me of like the theme of Johnny Get Your Gun. If you ever read that in English lit class back in the day.
Sounds like a book that would have been banned.
No.
Never heard of it.
It's well, there's a song by Metallica based off of the same premise. In fact, the music video uses scenes from the movie of the adaptation of the novel. And the song is called One. And essentially, a guy.
That's that.
Yeah.
Oh, I know one. One's a great
Keep
song.
talking. I don't know things. Keep
So this
talking,
novel it was written. I believe it's all fiction. I don't think there's a bit of it that's nonfiction. But it's still fucked. It was about a guy who went or got drafted into the war. I think the Vietnam War.
Mhm.
And when he basically went kablooey in a bunker one day, a grenade went off, and he lost all of his limbs. His face got blown the fuck out. He could no longer speak. He could no longer hear. And he could no longer see, but he was still alive, if you can really define that. So he was basically trapped in his own mind in this hospital bed, praying that he could find a way to communicate to the doctors to let him fucking die, and he couldn't. And the point of the novel is that, I guess.
What is death?
What is death? In fact, so there you go. There's another a fun Brendan fact to keep you up at night.
Don't mind me as I just lay in my bed staring at my ceiling, eyes wide open, just existential dread.
So what I'm saying is that you loosely described that novel when you described Devin a second ago, and I didn't mean to
but the
derail us
problem
this
is
far.
that I can still talk and hear and
Yeah,
see.
he had all of his senses. He just couldn't move.
Right, you just give it a minute. You just need to. You're still in bronze. You need to get to that gold level. You know,
Hey, I don't want to hear that from someone who's not a master rank.
You're right. I'm not in masters yet, so I can't talk.
How dare you question the Grandmaster?
Or is it because I'm not in masters I can talk? Get it? I'm sorry. Maybe I lost the thread there. Okay.
Good shit.
Do you guys hear something?
I know. All right. You know, that's gonna have to be a good enough prelude. Hey, welcome back, everybody. We watched more One Piece.
That was a bit allegedly.
Insane.
We had an actual plan, but then we derailed because that's what we
the
do
actual
here.
plan was
That's
just
what we do.
ad-lib
See, that's
who
the
was
thing.
going to
The plan
die.
was the plan not to have a plan. So when plan A goes wrong, we have plan B, which then, is always the failsafe for plan A. But then since plan B is also going wrong, we're off the rails entirely and there are no rails.
There's
In the
never
words of
rails.
Star-Lord, if it's a trap, but you know it's a trap, it's no longer a trap, it's a face-off.
Dude, actually though, yeah, fire line too. You know, honestly, I don't give Chris Pratt a lot of credit,
Face Off.
but that was
neither.
pretty good. Yeah, it was
I
a
heard
pretty
it
good
was a
line.
really good film with Nicolas
Same.
Cage and
I fell asleep for
should
the last
watch
20
it.
minutes of it, but I think it was good.
Given how much I like Nicolas Cage, I probably should have watched Face Off a long time ago.
No, Face Off's a great movie if you haven't seen it yet. It's
Nope, never
definitely a very Nick Cage movie, and if you
Perfect.
Well, I mean, it's not like
Exactly
we
what
got
I'm
a
looking
movie
for.
that's dedicated to the guy. Like, That's that
If
route,
you
you know?
have ever wondered what John Travolta looks like cosplaying as Nick Cage, let me tell you, it's got everything you need.
There's also that other Nick Cage movie with what's it called?
The Wicker Man?
No. The one it was like most recent. It's the
the vampire one.
No, not that one. The before that with the what's his name?
Oh, you mean the one where he plays himself?
The unbearable weight of massive talent. Yeah.
I think that's. I still need to see that one.
It was a pretty
looks
fun
funny.
movie, actually.
No, that's a good movie. That's a good movie. I like that flick. I wouldn't call it like a 10 out of 10, but it's a solid like popcorn flick.
But just the
I enjoyed my
idea
time.
of, hey, you're going to be in a movie playing as you. Yeah, like what about me? No, just you.
Are you kidding me? No, when he was like approached, he was like, I can't believe we haven't made this sooner, to be honest with you.
Realistically, it was probably just like, hey, we got a movie pitch. And he's like, I'm in. And it's like, but we haven't even told you the film.
That's like the joke of his career. Like he just accepts anything that comes across his desk. He does.
After like 2006 or 8 or something, when he got done with the National Treasure era, he was just like, listen, I've got fuck you money or something. I'm going to do what I feel like.
We got to watch more of those straight to DVD streaming Nicolas Cage movies.
I think a lot of them are fire. I think there's a lot of really good ones in there. Yeah. Anyway, we got lost again.
Anyway, One Piece.
Welcome to rails.
Welcome to the Cage Cast, everybody.
Welcome to this week's episode of Panda View.
That's
It's been
got
a
a
long
really
time
good ring to it. We should redact that and hold that for some time in the future.
Pocket that one for when we do our
Cast.
Jokes on us. That's not getting cut out.
I guarantee it's not getting cut out. Nothing gets cut anymore.
I'll DM Dylan. It'll be fine.
We can make a new group called the Yeti Cage Brothers. Huh? Oh, okay.
Just read the summary.
In my mind.
I'm batting really low tonight for these guys. I'm so sorry.
Just read the summary. You killed the vibe.
All right. We bounced around a lot this week's episode. Sorry.
Now he can't even read.
We bounced around a lot in this week's episode, so let's start with the meeting between Law and Caesar. Law walks in and chucks Smoker's heart over to Caesar, much to his pleasure. Monet takes this opportunity to snitch on Law, implying he and the Straws are in cahoots, considering his past with Luffy. Caesar interrogates Law at gunpoint, but they manage to clear the air. Before Law goes off to do his own thing, we learn that Caesar has sent a pair of assassins called the Yeti Cool Brothers after the Straw Hat Gang, and they've allegedly taken care of Zoro, Brook, and Sanji already. We pan over to Lab 3, where the rest of the Straw Hats are hiding with the kids, and Chopper has made a shocking discovery. Master has been feeding the kids drug-laced candy and turning them into addicts. Naturally, after making this announcement, the giant kids suddenly enter a violent state of withdrawal. Usopp manages to subdue them without hurting them, thankfully. Luffy and Frankie Chopper decide to head to the main lab to look for a treatment for the kids' drug addiction, but just as they leave, the Yeti Cool Brothers kidnap Nami Frankie. Luffy and a Monster Point Frankie eventually catch wind of this and pursue the assassins. After some struggling, Luffy manages to corner a Yeti when Law pops up and chops up our furry assassins, saving Nami. Law takes this time to make an offer to Luffy. Team up with me, and we'll take down a particular emperor in the New World. We, the audience, are not privy to the specifics of this alliance, but whatever the terms were, Luffy happily agrees to them. What we do know is the first step is to kidnap Caesar Clown, but once that's done, there's no turning back. Then Nami, Frankie, Chopper, and Usopp are eventually filled in on the deal and naturally object, but we both know no one is changing Luffy's mind. As a show of good faith, Law returns Chopper and Frankie to their respective bodies, leaving Nami and Sanji's, unfortunately. Law eventually learns a little too late that if he wants his end of the alliance to fall in line, he's going to have to make a lot of compromises with Luffy's crew. First one on the docket, carry Chopper to the main lab so he can find a cure for the children's drug addiction. See you next week, as Law continues to realize he's made a grave error in judgment.
So I got a quick question because of what was written in the summary.
Is the question what an alliance is to define it? Because I have
like
two definitions for you. Yeah.
No.
Go ahead. Yeah, what's sort of the question?
So Law, at the very first sentence, it says, let's start with the meeting between Law and Caesar. Are you talking about meeting as in like the first time they met, or like the first, like just a meeting?
Well, the meeting that happened when Law gave Caesar Smoker's heart. and we get that soft flashback of when Law first got in or whatever. I think
it was the meeting before or after the meeting. It was the meeting before the flashback of the meeting.
Yeah, exactly. that makes sense.
It's the one scene that we saw the two of them in at the same time. I don't know what the confusion is.
I know,
Yeah,
like,
the summary is just saying, let's begin.
Like the first, like they confused me because of the verbiage of it. Because I'm like, wait, was that the first time they ever met? Was when he gave him the heart?
No,
or did I misunderstand
no.
that? And I was right the first time, this is just them flashing back to a point that is almost identical.
Listen, buddy, you were 100% right. By the time he gave him Smoker's heart, they had already been working together. They're vibing.
I'm mad at Justin because I know he wrote this.
This makes perfect sense.
Literally, it was fine.
I'm still mad.
I'm getting triggered. I hate this.
This is what he
Justin,
does.
don't even step in, all right? I got you, all right? Just fucking hold me back, bud. All right? You don't need to say a fucking word. I got you on this. Anyway, so yeah, the fuck you, you're bullshit. Anyway, the first introduction of these episodes was Law giving Caesar Smoker's heart. My God, dude, there's so many fucking random ass.
This is gonna give me a seizure.
There's a lot of smoke in the air, you know.
There is a lot of smoke in the air, and
God
it's coming
damn
from
you.
not just Smoker these days. Got a lot of gas in the air. Oh, also, I guess one of you guys can take your called it tag. Not that it was fucking
Do we
hard.
really want this tag?
I mean, we called it 2 weeks ago. At this point, like we didn't even need the reveal of him having gas written on his shirt. Like we guessed it like the moment gas was heavily used on the island, and then for like 3 other things.
I don't want this.
I mean,
You don't even want this one?
I mean, you got it. Like it's yours. You're the one who first came out and said gas fruit. So this is yours,
Right.
buddy.
I like the idea that like we're handing him like the you called it card, and he's looking at it and it's like covered in sticky goo or something, and he's like, I don't want
No.
this.
It's just that scene from that cartoon where it's just like, this is worthless.
The card literally dissipates into smoke.
What makes me really sad is I know what cartoon he's talking about. It's Disney Channel, and I can't remember the name of it, and I'm really sad because it's a really good show.
Cartoon Network.
No, it was a Disney Channel cartoon.
I think I am unfamiliar with the meme, but if it was Disney Channel, I'm sure it was a Phineas and Ferb bit, but I haven't seen that show, so I wouldn't know.
There's Skipper and his sister. They have Grunkle Stan. There's a pyramid dude.
I got nothing.
You know the one. Help me out.
Audience
That's
help
Gravity
me out.
Falls.
Thank you.
That was Cartoon Network.
I still haven't seen Gravity Falls. Also, that is
in
Cartoon Network, I believe.
Where we live, and by we I mean me, in the United States, it's on
I
Disney
don't think
Channel.
that changes.
In other parts of the
Does it
world,
change?
maybe.
I'm
networks
pretty
have changed,
sure that's a
crossover.
Cartoon Network show.
Gravity Falls is definitely Disney. I'm pretty sure he's right.
Okay, my bad then. Never mind.
The power of
in America, at
Google.
least. The rest of the world, sometimes channels and
Gravity
brandings get crisscrossed.
Falls.
Sometimes,
They do be getting crisscrossed. I doubt that would get crisscrossed, though.
Ah,
that would
it
be
is
a
a
little
Disney.
surprise.
Fair enough.
However, that being said, great. Here's your card. Enjoy it. So moving back
it's got
to
gum
the
on it.
plot, we got some kids, and you guys also called the likelihood that they were being experimented on, which is a little
Wow.
Thanks. Yeah. Wow.
Apparently, it's 70% true.
Imagine.
Imagine that our villain does villain things.
Okay, but who saw the drug addiction part? That's like a level of scummy I was not prepared for.
All right, I can't say I saw that particular part of it coming, but
Yeah, I thought we already covered the drugs topic, so it kind of
Apparently there's more to cover.
Oda was like, yo, you thought you had drugs in your fucking anime? Hold my fucking pencil.
Until you had enough with the steroids at Fishman Island. Let's
Yeah,
cover
dude.
withdrawal.
I will be honest though, I know I talk praises on the way that this motherfucker writes these like touchy subjects in this very kiddie format. I do think that this was a very easily palatable I guess view into the horrors of withdrawal. And it doesn't completely shy away from it, which is not a very commonly used plot element, I don't think. At least not in anime, let's say. I think the last time I've seen anything use withdrawal was probably like any soap opera ever, probably. But not One Piece, not an anime.
yeah, I mean, there they're in the beginning stages where they're just like getting headaches more or less from withdrawal, and they don't know what to do with themselves because they're kids, and they also have super strength, so they're throwing a tantrum. But imagine if your 3-year-old could lift up a semi-truck.
Yeah.
So
when they were starting to go through the withdrawals, it just reminded me of the times I've gone through withdrawals, and it was just not what
Nani?
We're talking about nicotine withdrawals.
Yes, I've gone through withdrawals before. It sucks. Same with
Can you
Vicodin.
lift the semi,
That sucked
though?
really bad.
Can you lift a semi?
No, during that time, I just wanted to die. It was not like I didn't get like roid rage, like Hulk powers. No, I was just angry and miserable.
Yeah, this is further proof that nicotine is bad for you. Your withdrawals even suck. You don't even get any cool powers out of it.
No, yeah, exactly. You don't get cool powers from withdrawals, kids.
Can I just say, too, that even though there were a bunch of kids literally suffering from massive pharmaceutical withdrawal from a terrible person, I loved every vibe check from the straw bits being in different bodies every fucking second of every fucking minute in these episodes. when Robin's coming out here every time Frankie speaks.
Oh my God, dude.
You need to stop. Stop talking. I do not
Please
want you.
don't ever speak while in that body again. Ever.
Don't make that face ever.
Don't
again.
make that face ever.
I need you to do 2 things for me, Frankie. Never fucking make that face, because you're scarring my vision of you and you're scarring my vision of Chopper simultaneously. And I hate it. And I need you to just never fucking talk, because I can't do it. God damn, it's
That voice should never
stupid.
come out of that body. Ever.
That voice can never come out of that body. All right, let's be fucking real. Even though I was still here for it. But as the kids are freaking out, Usopp knocks them the fuck back out so we can get on with the next part of the plot where the Yeti Cool brothers come out of nowhere.
I'm mad we didn't get to see their face.
Yeah,
Right?
you're actually, can I tell you, you're never going to see their faces. It's actually kind of funny.
Lame.
Like,
I mean, one of them was wearing a
a
gas mask
I
anyway.
need to know.
I'm like 99% certain that guy was wearing a gas mask. Yeah,
He's
I think that
definitely
was
wearing a gas
Scotch.
mask.
That one was Scotch. I think Rock is the one without the gas mask. At least that's that's what I remember anyway. What great fucking names too. Scotch and Rock.
Scotch on the rocks, bro.
I know it's fantastic.
They put the cool and
the
Yeti
taste
Cool
of Band-Aids
brothers.
with ice.
for a bunch of for a couple
What
of
a
random
baby.
assassin goons that just get
Scotch is
thrown
gross.
into the.
You can't change my mind.
You fucking enjoy White Claws, you basic white bitch.
No, I don't like TV.
No, he
with the
doesn't-
yelling of lemon in the room.
Yeah, no, he doesn't like White Claws either. But you are objectively wrong about Scotch. You are the problem in this
Tastes like
equation. You are still the problem.
Why
in
are
this
we eating
equation.
Band-Aids?
Yeah, why do you know what
Hold
Band-Aids
on.
taste
I
like?
want to hear this coming from the guy who may or may not have eaten styrofoam at some point in his life. All right, I want to hear it coming from you.
I was hoping he wouldn't bring that up. I underestimated his his tenacity for remembering this.
You underestimated my power.
And Jen tastes like pine sap. I don't care if it's $100 one and it's supposed to taste better because that's the cheap shit that tastes like pine sap. Nah, it all tastes like pine sap.
Devin, like you
That's the power of
really
pine
don't
salt,
do
baby?
enough
Question mark?
introspection on this, I think. I think you need to start really asking yourself the big questions. Who's the problem in this? In all these, what's
Clearly
the common
it's Bud
denominator?
Light.
Right, of course. Always
Right.
been Bud Light.
The maker of all alcohols, Bud Light. Nobody else makes any alcohol.
I mean, it makes sense. It's like, Viacom. They just own all the TV stations, and so you never really have a choice of anything. Bud Light makes all your alcohol. Whatever you're buying, you still support Bud Light,
Wake up,
You buy
sheeple,
Bud
big
Light, you
booze is
support
trying
Bud
to put a
You buy
pull a
Pepsi,
rag
you
over
support
your
Bud Light. You buy Uncle Roger, Captain Morgan, Bud Light.
What?
This is when my brain defaults to just
Just smile and wave, but just do the penguins of Madagascar. Just smile and wave, boys.
Smile.
I think we could all take
wave.
away from this is that we should all attempt to be like me, and that's sober. We could avoid all these issues.
Actually, you know what? That's fair. I like that. That's got to be the smartest thing I've heard you say in about 10 years.
Watching the show makes me wish
You've
I
only
wasn't
known me
sober
for 7.
sometimes.
I didn't stutter. Maybe if I was sober, I'd remember that. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. So the Yeti Cool brothers come out and they just
Question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So is the reason why we don't see their face because IRL Yeti memes?
Shit's right.
I honestly
Because
think
they're always out of focus.
yeah, honestly, I feel like there's a soft bit there probably. I think it's also like it's that plus the, cool guy
But,
you can't
but also
you
they
can't
wear
see their face.
jorts.
Yeah, they wear jorts for
Why the
some
fuck
reason.
do they wear jorts?
And a
They're
single
big John
skinny
Cena
tie
fans.
for some reason.
And they're cold, even though they're Yetis.
They pretend to not be cold, but
Listen, man,
They
Their
also might
their
not
fur
be
coats running a
Yetis.
little
They
short.
might just be wearing like skin suits.
But their name is Yeti.
they're just really hairy guys.
They could be.
I mean, honestly, I'd believe it. If you told me
Also,
they were
how
just
big are they?
They
Big.
are actually really big. Yeah, no, they're I think if you look at like the official heights, which we didn't get in these episodes obviously, but I think they're actually taller than like the average giant by almost I think they're almost twice as tall,
That's
if that
wild.
makes sense. So they're like a Dory plus another half Dory
What
in
the
height.
hell?
Yeah, something like that. Something
That
dumb
is-
like that.
Damn.
That sounds wrong.
They are large gentlemen, right? That's what I'm saying, dude.
Also, another side note: brown beard's all right.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. We thinking he's dead?
Yeah, but
Did anybody question
I wish he
that, though?
wasn't.
No, I wish his brain matter was all over the wall, but
Oh, gee. I love the
Realistically-
fact that as Brownbeard's about to get assassinated, we get that little bit of Brownbeard flashback, like main character energy, and it's like Brownbeard.
And then
You-
the Yeti cool bro. I think it was Scotch at the time. Just like, yeah, none of this backstory shit. You're not an MC.
I feel like he got like the equivalent of like the Naruto treatment when like the one character gets like a billion flashbacks right before they die.
Yeah. You hear that sad flute music, and then he immediately shoots him before the flashback can start.
Oh, Naruto sad song makes another appearance. Let's go.
That's iconic, all right? The Japanese pan flute or whatever that instrument's called, iconic. And
No, that
Naruto has
flute's
the
gonna be
greatest
fire,
usage of
though.
it.
I also love that the first thing that that Scotch does when he like breaks in is point a gun at Brownbeard instead of like, attacking the two that are free while he's like still not noticed by them
he
or
had
whatever.
multiple objectives, and he went for the easiest to confirm one first.
Yeah.
So, I respect that.
But at the same time, like he was like perfectly stealth, and he's like, "Hey, yo, I'm here."
Like, what a dumb fucking plan, dog.
Now,
You
what's
could've-
dumb is how they're able to stealthily move anywhere with how big and everything they are. Like,
Well, Justin, it must have been the wind.
You
does
guys
the
see
wind
something?
shake the lab? Like, surely there was a
Who goes
vibration on
there?
the floor.
I
I believe we are returning to the soft bit of they are Yetis, therefore they can never be seen nor heard. Get it?
Interdestined. But then they were heard.
But then they were heard. Yeah. No, that
And
does
very
happen.
seen.
And very cool. Very cool. Every single time they freeze frame and go, very cool. I was like,
Didn't
yeah.
they tell Grounder to shut up at some point because that wasn't very cool of him or something like that?
No, they
Yeah.
do that. They're like, that's very not cool of you, dude.
People who talk too much are not cool.
Are definitely not cool.
I mean, he's right.
The part that when he just like unloads in Brownbeard's face just reminded me of that Gus Johnson video where he's like, "I've got 70 rounds in this 100 round."
Oh, yeah. How many times are you gonna cock that shotgun?
Exactly. I just kept thinking of that the entire time he's just unloading in his face with the musket.
Good bit.
It do a pretty good bit though. Fucking Brownbeard, dude. Like
Oh
sit
my
down,
god,
go to
I
sleep.
just don't. He is, yeah. I mean, he's just gonna be chilling there. I just don't want this to end with friend Brownbeard. Because
why?
it's fuck Brownbeard, dude. I don't give a damn about Doe. He started crying and yelling master, and they were playing the sad music in the background. I'm just like, oh my god.
Just put him down.
Put me down.
Put me down. See, Christian once said that every single time I play that sad fucking track that he always like his
No,
his
it's not the
emotions
same
start
one.
welling up.
No.
Okay.
That's a different one.
Sure. But this time, instead of like feeling emotions for the character on the screen, he was feeling emotions for his own life.
Yes, I was sad for myself.
Christian was having the sound play every single time he has to deal with this. Just the flutes, all the flashbacks of all the pain he's been through.
Yeah. So in addition to killing Brownbeard, they also
dead.
needed right. Sorry.
No,
in
he's
addition
dead.
to assassinating Brown, also I love this bit too, where they were like, "Yeah, we already took out Zoro, Sanji, and Brook." You would have thought. Anyway, moving on from that one.
What if though?
Dude, but what if?
I would have quit this show 5 years ago.
I can't wait to find out how the Yeti Cool Brothers didn't take those three out. I'm imagining a situation where they stumbled upon those three laying knocked out in the ground and the grass, because there was no visible sign of them having been shot or anything, because that seems to be the way they do things. They American sniper people from across the world, for starters anyway. So there was not a mark on any of their bodies. So I can't wait to find out how these three idiots managed to just like pass out in the snow. And they went, huh. That one's a skeleton, so the other two must be dead also.
Dude, imagine they keep going back to this bit. They can't keep going back to this bit every time.
Surely we
though.
can.
They're going to run it over again. Another one.
But in addition to murking Brownbeard, Blackbeard is not here, unfortunately. Or fortunately, in Christian's case, I don't think it's hard to take it.
Too many beards in one place.
Way too many beards in one place. In addition to murking that dude, they also kidnapped the Nami Frankie because Caesar's like, bro, he's got Vegapunk lasers. I want that. So we did that.
I hate that.
Why?
It's the same damn trope but with someone else's body.
I know. It's a little funny how they managed to still make Nami the damsel in distress, even though really it's Frankie, but it's Nami in Frankie's body. It's a little funny.
It's funny.
I gotta
but
give it that.
Hate it still.
I do. If they don't harp on it very long, because she's saved very quickly, but I think it's a little funny that they twist it this way.
They found a way to reuse the old tried and true damsel in distress bit, but not just with Nami, but with Nami Frankie.
Or as I like to call it, Nanky.
They were like, I want to imagine like they were.
Okay, well now we gotta figure the rest out, right? All right, so Nami Frankie is Nanky.
Oh, okay.
What's Sanji and Nami? That's kind of just Sammy.
Sammy.
I don't like the way you said that. It kind of like twisted my neck a little bit.
Okay, and then we got Frankie Chopper. Frapper. Okay.
Definitely Frapper. Easy.
What's the last one?
Then we have we have Nami and Sanji at the end, so it's.
Well, no. We're missing one from the original. What am I missing here?
We are. Oh, we have Tashigi and Smoker.
No, I mean, yes, but we're missing one more for the straws.
I don't think anybody else got swapped. It was just those four.
What? You got
yes, but
Sanji,
we only said three,
Nami,
didn't we?
Frankie, and Chopper. So you got the Sanji, Nami.
But Nami got swapped twice in different bodies. So that's kind of the
Sanji,
fourth one,
Nami, and there's Chopper, Sanji.
Right,
then,
Chopper, Sanji. We didn't say that one, did we?
Oh, did you not do a Chopper,
Right,
Sanji?
that's what we haven't done. Chanji.
I don't know if I like Chanji.
Chanji.
How about Chunji?
Chunji.
We can also say Shopper.
Shopper.
Nanky likes Chanji.
I kind of like Chanji better. I'm not gonna lie.
Chanji's not bad. It's already
I
growing
like
up.
Chanji. All right. Nami, Sanji. Wait, didn't we just do this one?
Well, we said Sam.
now we have
Nanji. That's Nanji.
Yeah. All right, I'm glad that we
Ninja's
took
more
a minute
like
to get this done.
Jokes on us. We're just coming up with labels for ships.
Ooh, don't like this one. But back to
Why you
Smoker
not
and
like this
Tashigi.
one?
Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, Smoker, Tashigi.
Choker.
That doesn't work.
It's
Smushy.
Smushy.
It feels like you're just saying a lady.
That
Like,
can't be good.
Smoji. No.
This one
Smoker
sucks.
Tashigi.
Smoker in Tashigi's body has to be Smushy.
Dude, what about Smashigi?
Smashigi. I mean, it gotta be, right? Like, there's no other way to fix this.
There's really no other way.
And Tashigi and Smoker is Toker.
Toker or
Toker.
Taker.
That
to use
was-
the
Are
A.
they the midnight? Are they from the Midnight Toker song? You know what I'm talking about?
Sorry, you
Well,
lost me
there's
on whatever that
Taker,
reference is.
and if you use a couple more
the
letters,
song
I
that
like
goes like, I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker.
Tashiker. I like Tashiker.
Tashiker. I
It
like.
sounds like a slur.
we are getting a little
Keep it simple
little
at
derailed.
Toker.
I like Toker better. Yeah, let's
Toker's
just-
best.
Toker.
Maybe
is fine. All right.
maybe Smoker Tashigi could just be Smeagy.
Smeagy. I like Smeagy. That's
That
cute.
definitely feels more like a ship name than like alternate.
Well, that's what we're doing
identity.
now. That's basically what we got to is ship names. Smeagy.
And now with Law and
Smeagy.
Chopper hanging out, it's Lopper.
But they're
He's right,
not.
though.
They're
But
like
they're with each
fused.
other.
I mean, yeah, but
It's kind of like their fusion dance with less steps.
they did.
Well,
well,
tied together.
they initially
By
they initially fusion danced, and then Law
was like, I'm not
Law
doing
turned
this
him
bit.
into a gun charm you get in Rainbow Six Siege, and just attached him to his sword.
I love
Can I
that
just
you
say
described
the
it that
look
way.
of like horror and utter embarrassment on Law's face?
I-
where they're strapping
before we get there, hold on.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
haven't
let's-
gotten to-
let's
we
rewind
haven't
a little
gotten to
bit
stuff.
first.
Hold on. All right. So the Yeti Cool brothers, they kidnap Nami. Nami gets saved by Luffy. And did anyone ever doubt for even a moment that this bit wasn't going to go out? Of course, Frankie Chopper had to become Monster Point Chopper at some point.
He didn't even
The fact that it
hesitate
was
before he just
immediate.
inhaled the goddamn rumble ball.
I love, like, he calls Chopper. He's like, yo, dude, where's that bean that turns me into a badass? I want that. Put that in my hands.
Chopper's like, dude, I literally told you how to do all the other points. You don't need Monster Point. And he's like, gimme.
Give me that shit.
And he's like, okay,
All
but
right,
like
now
it's
only
gonna
take this in an
incapacitate you
emergency eats
Ow.
immediately.
immediately.
I
This
think
is-
I'll eat it now.
And naturally he can't control himself, so he just rampages at Luffy and just kind of tails him toward
No, the
goal.
best part is the first thing he does is the super bit, and then he loses complete consciousness and starts fucking chasing Luffy down.
Yeah. So
That
you
was his
think for
first
half
and
a
only
second
thought, and nothing else existed after that.
it might have worked out, and then nope. What does he say? He's like, I'll super use the power of I don't know.
Well, in mine, he was like, my super macho-ness will definitely keep me from going crazy. And they did
I'll
not keep him
super
going
be in
crazy.
control.
Yeah,
I'll
I
be in
forget what he
super
says
control.
exactly in the
Something
in
like-
the sub.
His willpower will help.
Yeah,
him
something
control
along
it or
those
something
lines.
Like that.
His
Yeah,
super
his manly
willpower.
macho
Drugs
willpower.
work.
That's like, Frankie, I don't think you understand how this all works. And then, so Nami does get saved, and then when Law shows up, all right, so this is the meat and potatoes. So Law proposes
And Fred
teaming
now.
up to become, actually, his
he was
original proposal was like, we should team up and take down an emperor, and then Luffy was like, so you want to be my friend and take down an emperor? Got it.
So we're friends.
Friendship.
I really love how much they reinforce just how selfish this motherfucker is.
Yeah, that feels like giving him too much credit.
Are we talking about Law or
Stupid
Luffy here?
feels-
Hold on.
Yes. No, definitely Luffy.
So before we get there, though, I have to ask, because it is the question on the table. Which one, though, did he propose, and
Not
what is the
Shanks.
game plan? You
Definitely
assume
If,
not
he
Shanks.
says Shanks, Luffy does not agree to whatsoever. I firmly believe that.
no,
I'm
definitely
also
not
under that
Shanks.
assumption.
Okay, so we got Shanks off the table.
Who are
so that
the
leaves
four emperors?
Blackbeard,
We
Big
got
Mom,
Candy
and
Lady.
Kaido.
We got Candy Lady, we got Blackbeard, and we got
Kaido.
some dude named Kaido.
Mhm.
That is correct.
My assumption is it has to either be Blackbeard or Big Mom.
Okay,
Why not Kaido?
Agreed.
is it because we already kind of got that Big Mom like introduction from the last arc? You think?
I feel like it's going to be Blackbeard. I don't think it's going to be Big Mom, because I feel like Big Mom's too soon. But that at the same time is One Piece, so yeah.
I mean, you say too soon, but like we could make this alliance and still not have it progress in any way, shape, or form for 200 episodes somehow.
It's literally we started our friendship and our alliance bit doesn't actually start until like 700 episodes from now.
Yeah. I just assume not Kaido because Luffy seemed kind of I don't know what the word is. Maybe like excited feels like the wrong way to go about it, but he was into it, you know, like he was excited. He was into the idea. He doesn't know anything about Kaido really, but if he said Blackbeard or Big Mom, he has reasons to want to go against those two people already, so he would emphatically agree to them right off the bat.
Okay.
That's my assumption.
I mean,
I think that's fair.
That makes a lot of sense.
Small counterpoint.
Go ahead.
If Law were to say Blackbeard, especially Blackbeard, Luffy would not be excited so much as
Rage.
Angrily invested. I think you'd also have maybe potentially a similar energy toward Big Mom, like less angry, more excited, but like still oh yeah, I want to kick her ass kind of energy.
Well,
I
see your point, especially towards Blackbeard. Big Mom, I still think works in my favor for that case because then he would be like he could give that little half smile and be like, well, I was planning on going after her anyway, so this is just icing on the cake. Then.
This is just friendship now.
Wait, you this is just do what I was gonna do anyways and get a new friend.
Yeah, and have more friends. Exactly. So maybe this is a stronger case for Big Mom than anybody.
Luffy's just like, dude, you have no idea. You just made my whole fucking week.
Also,
no idea how easy this is.
Counterpoint. What if we just like threw in Kaido's name now, so we now have a reason to go after each and every emperor? Luffy has his personal vendetta against Blackbeard. Luffy has his personal, little skirmish with Big Mom. And now that Law's proposed this alliance, hypothetically according to me, he now has a reason to go after Kaido. We've started three side missions at once.
What Kaido looks like, right?
We have not.
No,
so
we've seen like a silhouette, but like.
Well,
not really.
he's saying that the Kaido proposal would be because Law has some problem with Kaido potentially.
Well,
this is just me trying to give a reason for us to all like. I'm arguing, just say it's Kaido. That way we could be like, oh, well, we have an excuse to go after each and every single Yonko now.
Yeah, what Justin's proposing is more of like a metagame perspective. He's not giving like Law like a reason to go after Kaido. He's suggesting that as of right now, Luffy has a clear vendetta against Blackbeard because of what happened. He has already created a vendetta against Big Mom. So by, in theory, creating an alliance to take down Kaido, he's from a metagame perspective, he's now created a vendetta with all three of the emperors he wants to take down, other than Shanks.
And you want to know what we do with metagamers?
Yeah, but nobody likes metagamers.
We punch them in the dick.
Yeah, there's also that.
Fuck metagamers.
I'm just saying, man.
I do think
wrong.
I do think that at this point, I would find it hard to believe it would be anybody other than Big Mom. But I don't know. Maybe I'm like in my bias camp, considering he's basically like it feels like it's the continuation. Like, hey, I already yelled at you. And you've become like a known named character. Now we're in the next arc. And of course, it would only make perfect sense to be like, all right, we're going to take down Big Mom next arc. At least that's my initial reaction.
I'm all for metagaming. Be like, yo, we just unlocked all 4 paths to endgame right here, right now.
This is why you're bronze.
Now we have to just pick the right ending, I guess, or whatever.
This is a single player game.
So just to be clear, we got Christian assuming it's. So the both of you assume it's not Kaido then. You assume it's either Big Mom or Blackbeard.
We haven't even seen a reveal of what Kaido even looks like. I don't even think he's in the picture.
Okay, fair enough.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think we're both in me and Devin are in mostly the same camp in that it's got to be Big Mom or Blackbeard. I guess I'm leading. I guess I'm also leading more towards Big Mom, just because it makes kind of narrative flow a little more easily.
I will say the Blackbeard pick's kind of hard at this point in the series because like. We're still unclear if he's like slowly being set up as like a major endgame boss.
Yes, but I mean, to that end, Law did also state like, "Hey, this is a thing. Like, this is going to happen. It's not going to happen tomorrow, though. Like, this is going to take time. We're not going after the Emperor right now. Like, we got to make preparations first, and like the right time has to occur."
It could be secret hidden super boss. on board
How
that we don't know
long
about.
do you think this motherfucker is
562
realistically
episodes.
stuck around? you think Law's in for the long haul from here on out?
Yeah.
562 episodes.
Oh my god.
counting.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. I honestly thought that you guys would be like, there's no way that Law has more than like 100 episodes of staying power.
He'll
but
be
you know,
I've seen
indoctrinated.
I've seen pics. he round.
I don't even.
might
I don't
be
even.
around.
Need,
Straw Hat Pirate Crew.
I've seen him in alternate art styles. He round.
I don't even need the. I don't even need the metagaming pictures that people throw around on Twitter or whatever. It's just you can. I'm just going off of dumb fruit energy. Law has already embraced the stupidity of the Straw Hat Crew by giving into their demands with the
fact
helping
that
the
he allowed
children.
them to tie Chopper to his head. The
Yeah.
pact is sealed.
dude,
It's like
I just
You can I love it because you can pinpoint the exact moment that Law regrets fucking everything.
Is it too late to break my own
man.
alliance?
It starts too when Luffy is first like we're in an alliance, so you got to help me with these kids. And then Usopp explains the whole, listen, Law, you don't understand what you've just done. Alliance to
Read the
this
fine
idiot.
print.
You didn't read the fine print of the contract you drew up.
oh man, dude.
Which is a great
What
bit.
you forgot to account for in your contract is that he's a fucking moron. You're infected now. Congratulations.
I love when like Usopp is like just over Luffy's shoulder doing this whole long-winded explanation, and he goes, Luffy, what does alliance mean to you? And he goes, friendship. Usopp's like, see?
Do you see the problem here? If you haven't seen the problem yet, let me spell it out for you.
And then they tie Chopper to his head, and Law is even more dumbfounded by what he's letting happen to him.
The look on his face is gold.
And honestly, like right then and there, you would imagine like any sane dude would be like, okay, clearly we are not aligned on our objectives here. He was like, okay, fine. You know, you guys are going to get Caesar. I guess I can help the kids get like not addicted or whatever. He plays along, but my God, my dude, you don't know what you're doing. You need to get out while you can.
And this is
Too
all the
late.
evidence.
He's already been assimilated by the dumb fruit.
This is all the evidence I need that he will be sticking around for the next however many episodes until current.
Oh no, dude, you can't. Law, please, you have to leave. You have to get
It's too
out.
late. It's
Get
way
out.
too
One
late.
of us. One
He is-
of us.
He's hooked on straw hats.
I love this too. He is so distraught. I love this too. Okay, so when they first get back to like the crew or whatever, and then Luffy's like, "Hey guys, I'm in an alliance with these guys now," and they're all like, "What in the fuck is wrong with you?" I love that for a little bit. Robin usually like she'll act a little bit stoic and serious when she like actually cares or has an opinion on something. And while they're like freaking out in the corner or being happy when Luffy's like, "You guys will protect me. I'm not worried about it." Robin's like, okay, but Luffy, just so you know, like, we don't know this guy, and usually pirate alliances end in betrayal. And Luffy does this. Yo, are you gonna betray me? And he's just like, nah.
And I know. I also had this one written down in case it didn't get brought up.
I apologize.
No, it's fine. I assumed that most of the quotes that I had were going to get sniped during the cast anyway. But
It was my only one.
Ooh. I just love
start scrubbing through the
Just got
episodes.
Kennedy'd.
after Law goes nope, and Luffy turns back to Robin with the widest shit-eating grin. Like, you're so smart, but you didn't see this one coming. See, Law's
I
a
vetted
good
him
guy.
myself.
Thorough background check.
I
love-
like to think of it as like Luffy's like this like hive mind where he's like, see, I've already, he's already been what's it called, absorbed in. It's too late now. He can't get away.
Oh Oh no!
The dumb fruit is too powerful.
You know,
really
you brought up Christian when Usopp is like laying the groundwork of the dotted line. I'm sorry, of the of the disclaimer in Law's own contract, where he was like, I need to explain this to you. Luffy retorts as he's like sitting there picking his fucking nose. And when Usopp goes like, this fucking idiot here essentially makes all the rules now. And Luffy's like, it's all up to me. and
then we get that scene of him flicking his booger to Frank or Chopper Frankie. Chopper.
It's Chopper now.
Okay,
and I don't know. I don't remember this line being in the sub, but it probably was. What they did in the dub was as Usopp was like, he's the worst, and then he Luffy has like a bit of self like recognition and goes like, I don't know how you guys even stand me, honestly.
That's that dub charm right there.
That's that dumb fucking charm right there. Oh man, I love that.
That bit of him flicking his booger to Chopper.
To Chopper, yeah.
And Chopper's like, hey, you don't do
stupid
that.
boogers on me. God, I love everything about this.
It just keeps flashing to Law's fucking frozen in abject horror face.
I've made a terrible mistake.
What have I done?
I regret saving you in Marineford.
Oh man, dude.
I should have saved Blackbeard in Marineford. This would have gone better for me.
the body or the stand-in for a 3 Days Grace guitarist started doing some songs with the Backstreet Boys, and he couldn't he couldn't regret it more. Oh, Jesus Christ. But Law really does sell it so without Law, half of this does not slap nearly quite as hard, but I'm grateful that we got it. Law, get out. You need to escape.
Too late. He made
Also,
his bed,
because of the scene of watching Law put Chopper on his sword like a keychain makes me want to get my own Chopper keychain.
It's inspirational. It do be inspirational like that. Now you know why everyone loves Law, dude. He's a very
Law's also got the drip, bro. The absolute transformation between his pre-time skip, attire and design to now.
Yeah,
he's just so much better.
He's kind of just wearing a coat right now.
No, it's a little bit more to that. One, I think the hat is better. Two,
it's cold. He's just got a new coat on.
No. You don't understand. You don't understand.
Oh,
when he takes the coat off,
here we go.
Right,
the hat's better in my personal opinion. Both hats are good, but I like the new post-time skip hat. He just also has a cleaner look to him. Like when he first introduced to Law, he's really like he's built like Slender Man. All right, I'm gonna put it that way. He's really long and lanky and kind of creepy looking. He's still long and tall and post-time skip, but he's just like, I guess, more proportionate and just has less Slender Man energy to him. He also just has better facial hair and other stuff like that. I'm just saying post-time skip Law's, glow up, if you will. Mwah. Beautiful. I love it.
He still needs sleep.
Listen,
He doesn't look like he's slept in the last 30 years.
And can I tell you, brother, he ain't going to get anytime soon.
Well, I mean, he's going to be kept up late at night with the thoughts of like, did I really do this? What have I done?
This was a terrible mistake. I should have let him die.
I'm already envisioning him laying on a couch and Beppo with glasses and a notebook sitting in a chair nearby. Like, and how did that make you feel?
Law just
Beppo,
laying down in bed, thinking to himself,
Beppo,
I should have asked Apu instead.
All right, well, Law bits aside, get out. The other things that happened throughout this, so we go to, I guess, the other side of the island or the Burning Lands, or at least we come back to Caesar anyway. And for whatever reason, the transponder snail or a transponder snail is going off the ringer about some dude who needs help or whatever. And Caesar's like, I don't want to take that call. They're just going to be complaining about dying. And I don't need that energy in my life. And honestly, that's a mood.
That's a big mood.
And he's right.
He do be right. he called it, and I don't need that energy in my life either. So I can hate him for a lot. I don't know if I can hate him for this, although he did send him there, so maybe I can hate him for this.
Yeah, you can still kind of hate him for it.
Yeah, a couple of centaur goons were on the other side of the island, opened some big, massive warehouse, and then I guess living goo came out?
It's a slime.
It's a slime. Okay.
Now the question is slime hot or not? Because that's the part that's confusing. Is like at first I was like, is this like lava slime or is this just slime?
Is slime hot?
No. You're all missing it.
Not sexy slime. I'm talking like temperature hot.
This is Magellan.
Dude, now we're talking.
If it's Magellan, I had that first thought too. I'm terrified if it is.
This is Magellan in his big Angie form. I don't know why. I don't know how or why he got captured by Caesar. It
was a prison.
I mean, yes, but.
And it's been 2 years.
The time that's
being awarded
down.
Yes, that's like he if he got kicked out of being the warden, then sure. But like, how does Caesar end up? Because Caesar's already on the island. He's already on Punk Hazard. So how does Magellan end up on Punk Hazard without Caesar going somewhere to get him?
Pre-nuclear fire and ice Trojan
Hold
commercial?
on.
No, it
actually,
can't
wait.
be.
Yeah, because that happened 4 years ago. Right.
The nuclear explosion, quote unquote, went off 4 years ago, which is before.
It was 2 years ago.
No. 2 years ago was the war and everything happening.
Yeah, so the timeline of this island it was a research facility for weapons 4 years ago. Then a nuke went off and everyone left for the most part, except for a bunch of prisoners or whatever. 2 years later, Caesar,
1 year later, Caesar comes back to the island.
Yeah, Caesar set up shop. And then a year after that, after the war, was when Aokiji and Aki Inu fought and left their mark on the island or whatever. So we are now 2 years after that. So 4 years total.
So Magellan would have had to have been there at most 2 years if it's him, because it is him. And he's just been renamed Smiley by Caesar.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they banished him to the island or something for failing. And when Caesar found him, he did a bunch of fucking research on him and fucked his brain up maybe. And now he's a goo monster named Smiley.
He's perma-stuck in big Angie mode.
Can we talk about how Smiley is this cute looking axolotl creature?
What are you talking about?
He's got like an axolotl shape.
Axolotl shaped.
Yeah.
It was like a dragon.
Did you see the face? Yeah, like
I saw loosely a face, but I didn't see any semblance of like a body.
I would take a look back at it. There's not the axolotl like aesthetic there.
I just thought of muck the entire time.
I was more on the part where goo with a glowing eyeball. I don't know anything about this axolotl shit, my guy.
You guys just aren't seeing the vision.
You're talking about like the trail from like the part of the mountain that he came down from or whatever, looking like a body.
He just had like frills or whatever the scientific term to use here for the thingies that hang around an axolotl's head.
I literally don't know what this guy is on.
Yeah, I don't.
I see the vision of what he's talking about, but he's nuts.
Absolutely fucking bonkers.
I understand his thought process, but homie, go back to jerking off about law.
Gladly. I look forward to the next 576 episodes.
A little bit of a deep cut, but fair enough.
I also just picture the Power Rangers movie with the ooze.
Good movie.
That old one.
That was a great movie. Early CGI from the 90s. Beautiful.
Just slime.
Smiley.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's just happy to be here.
It's someone new, but if it was Magellan, I would not be mad.
You would not be mad. Well, because you feel like you could accept it. I love how that's like your metric for what you like and dislike in the show is whether or not you could think of it.
What? No, it's more like I want to be surprised, but if it is Magellan, I won't be mad because I liked Magellan.
Oh, I thought you hated Magellan
in some capacity.
I don't remember hating Magellan.
I think no, because you never let go of the whole poison versus venom thing.
No, I hate Oda. That was that's an Oda
of course.
thing, 'cause he called it the venom for when it does.
Right, of course. How silly of me. Of course. It was always Oda's fault. I see.
Yeah,
always
right.
has
Fuck
been.
Oda.
Always has been indeed. But yes, it is a giant slime thingy called Smiley, and we don't know where it's going next. But it did murk a couple of guys.
It's
allegedly.
going everywhere.
You think it's just going everywhere? What does that mean?
It's slime. It doesn't. It just
the,
follows
the,
the path of
Smiley is literally just
resistance.
consuming what he like steps in.
He's not stepping. He's just expanding.
He's taking steps.
He's
Where's
just
the
going,
feet?
man.
He's not an amoeba, all right? You know, he's
literally
smoothing.
a giant ooze just going.
He's just rolling.
It's not like he's like taking steps. It's just going.
Well,
He's
now
just pouring all over the ground.
thank you for that.
Can I get that
Thank you.
sound bit on a soundboard, please? That was
No.
great.
Thank you for that colorful description. So we got
Am I wrong?
enough of you. We got to the end of these episodes. I do want to ask and double back a little bit. You now have met Smiley. Do you think he has anything to do with what Law wants over here on the island? Because we still don't really know. Like we know that Law wants to capture Caesar, but what is his grand plan? I guess we already asked if you guys, or what emperor you guys think they're going after now. But what is the goal? What do we want?
They're gonna feed Big Mom ooze in the shape of candy, but it's actually Magellan, and they're gonna make Magellan shots.
Dude, I don't even hate this idea. That was that was a much more reasonable guess than I feel like I've ever gotten from you, or at least in recent memory. My God.
And it's gonna be like Jello shots, but Magellan.
Get
Magello.
it? Magellan
Magellan
shots.
shots.
Story to you.
Yes, he did say that 30 seconds ago.
Oh, that's good. I like that, actually. Hold on, I'm writing that one down.
What
And
if
then
we,
she's gonna shout,
uh,
oh boy, delicious. Psych, poisoned. Or my bad, venomed.
or what if we take the candy that Caesar has already made and we just get her addicted? And now she can't go
Then
anywhere
lace
without
it
the
with
straw hat.
anthrax.
I mean, it's already laced with narcotics. You get her addicted, and now she can't do anything.
But
Yo,
then
so
they
you think
need a way
that's the
to-
big plan? They're gonna have Caesar just make
We're
a
just
fuckload
gonna
of candy
make
to
Big
fucking
Mama
Big Mom.
drunk.
No, I mean no, because the law
Do
found
you
out
think
literally
that-
10
hold on,
minutes
hold on.
ago.
Welcome
I
to
like
this
this
episode
idea.
of Narcos.
Yeah, right. So we think that the first emperor we take down is going to be due to pharmaceutical
Yes,
poisoning.
I do now. I do now.
Malpractice, narcotics.
I didn't before, Brendan, but can I tell you?
But now that
This
you
episode of
propose it, I'm in.
How else do you think we're gonna get Oda to introduce Big Pharma into the universe?
Oh, no.
Oh no, free healthcare, no.
Big Pharma was the true villain all along.
Always
Holy.
has been.
Dude, always has been indeed. Fucking Christ. All right. Well, I'm satisfied. Are you guys satisfied?
I don't know. I just don't know anymore.
Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when we
it
ooze all
comes
over
for-
you, bad
Oh.
boys?
All right. Well, then, with that rousing end segment, next week, and I already adjusted this because fuck whoever keeps trying to give us an hour and a half of this content, is going to be episode 595 to 598.
Well, you gotta go and fix the backlog of the schedule then, because
Yeah, you gotta change the whole sheet.
Justin
man. I
keeps
just
writing up the
copy-paste.
sheets, and he's gonna refer to the sheet.
I understand where he's coming from, and I will continue to fix the sheet then, if that's what it takes. Moving
You can
on
start
to
with
quotes.
with the actual episode schedule, so I can keep doing this because it's gonna be a week you're not here. I'm not gonna fix it.
I got it last time, so we'll get it again, man.
As long as you do
I
your
have faith
part,
in
that's all I'm
us.
saying. All right.
Yeah, I'm doing my part.
Good.
I'm doing my part too.
All right, moving on to quotes.
you like
Wait,
to know
wait, say
more?
what are we watching next week? Since I don't know anymore.
Okay, 595 to 598. Got it.
Thank you.
Good. I'm happy for you.
I can't wait to forget this next week.
Who wants to do quote? Devin, you never remember.
You don't remember you have a podcast every Thursday.
There's a group
You're putting
chat.
a lot of faith in your ability for much of anything, honestly. There's a minimum buy-in that you are superseding right now.
What if I make the pot even lower?
I don't know if it's possible. Anyway,
The-
quotes. Which one of you have quotes?
You stole mine.
I got one.
You know, and I'm happy about it. Can I tell you? I wasn't happy until you reminded me, and now I'm happy again.
I got one quote. It's from the Yeti Cool Brothers. I wish I could remember who they were talking about. I'm gonna assume they were staring at Frankie's body, but I don't actually know that. But one of them says, he must be queer. Pretty cool.
No.
Oh,
in
yeah.
mine- yeah. In mine, they were when Nami was saying like, "I know I have a voluptuous body" or whatever, and then the Cool Brothers were like, this dude is like really fucking weird. And then Scotch, I think, was like, listen, man, like I don't like kink shame or whatever, you know, like if this
Like,
is
I
his
don't hate
vibe,
this.
that's cool.
I'm not here to judge. That's cool.
If he's a pervert, that's cool.
That's
Like,
my
I'm
quote.
just here to vibe. Okay, is that your only quote?
I had one part where it's when Brownbeard was talking all about these guys, like no one knows anything really about them, proceeds to lore dump everything about them.
Actually, that's pretty good.
Like Usopp like says like you literally told us everything. Yeah, but we don't know what they look like.
Oh,
I mean, he's right. You got a point. We know things about them, but if we don't know who they are, do we really know anything at all?
Cool. What about you, Christian? You got anything left on the table?
The beginning of the first episode that we watched, where they're all together for a brief moment of time, and then they realize, well, two of them realize that the samurai's gone because Brook told them where his torso was located at. And so Sanji's like, all right, well, this is kind of my responsibility. If he dies, I'm going to feel really bad about it. So he goes out to look for him. And because Brook is the only one who knows where it would be, he has to guide Sanji there. As they run out the door, Brook,
Yeah, go ahead. I have this too. Go ahead.
Brook goes, all right, I'll show you the way. So may I see your panties? Because it's Sanji in Nami's body, and Sanji exclaims very excitedly, for sure. And then Nami has to step in as a bonus.
Yeah.
and is like, all right, Zoro, you're gonna fucking go with them, all right? Because if you're there, Sanji will be in fight mode the whole time, and there will be no chance for them to do shenanigans with my body.
Yeah,
And she was
that's
And she was very right.
and she was very right.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the downfall of the three of them.
Those two arguing caused an avalanche, and that's what knocked them out.
Yeah.
I don't know how you did it, Christian, but you managed to snipe two of my quotes in a single sitting. You
Good
pulled
shit
it
on.
out. I'm proud of you. I'm very, very happy for you.
I doubled it and gave it to the next person.
Look straight into the camera. I doubled it and gave it to the next person. And the camera guy's just like, no, please. Don't. Please.
I'm in the hole $1 million.
Double it again.
All right. Well, even though I was sniped, I wrote a lot down this week, so I still have a couple. I'm going to double down on this. Even though we already talked about how Robin didn't want Frankie to speak, the snap when Frankie, like the last time he was talking in Chopper's body, she was like, Frankie, what did I say about talking? I just delivery. Mwah. Fucking mwah. Solid as fuck. There's I got another one in here. Hold on.
Beard, is that you?
Actually, oh no. Okay, this is the last one. So when Chopper first gets tied on to Law, and Law is in shock as they're laughing, fucking Luffy in the back goes like, "Yo, that's a lot of heads, Traffy." Fucking stupid. I don't know why.
I like in that moment too, Chopper like calmly whispering to Law, like, I can't move my body, so I'm trusting you to take care of me right now. And Law's just like mortified.
I already know who I want for the golden hangout.
Before we get there, assuming we have no more quotes, I did remember something I wanted to ask. I wasn't here last week, and I believe last week was the, I guess technically like official reveal of Law's op fruit.
Yeah,
and I'm curious about your thoughts, both Devin and Christian. What are your thoughts on his power? Now that you know a little bit more about it.
Instead of listening to the episode, he wants a live, like, you know.
I mean, don't act like you don't do this.
Shit, do I do this? Oh no. I am proceeding to hide back behind the curtain.
See, you said that we know more about it, but I don't feel like I know more about it.
Yeah.
I feel like
Okay,
I
you have
watched
a
him do a
name,
couple of new.
And
We have a
you've
name.
seen a couple new
and
moves.
that's it. I don't know more about it. I watched him do more stuff with it.
Oh, speaking of new moves, he also did that thing where he like made his thumbs into a fucking, what do you call that? Like the clear thing. You know what I'm saying?
Defibrillators when he
Defibrillator,
does the
yeah.
shock move. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, you can just casually use electricity. Well, not exactly.
They're like, so like now not only are we doing the surgical thing where he can like dice people up and remove and change body parts around at will, we're literally giving him the entire operating room. Like when he says room, it's not a joke. Like
Welcome to the operating table, baby.
Anything you can think of that might have ended up in a doctor's office at some point, he can maybe do. Like he could probably pop out some anesthetic gas and put people to sleep at this point, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, but what if he can like use fire because he can like cauterize things?
Beppo, sponge.
Beppo, scalpel.
Sutures. Beppo, wet nap on my forehead.
Light. I need more light.
I need more light.
So Christian
Beppo
basically
snack.
said, Christian went through a lot of it. Before I asked follow up, Dev, what are your thoughts?
I think that's
All right, I'm
essentially
disappointed as usual.
well, like, yeah. I mean, it was just a lot of like showing off and not explaining and saying, "Lol, my power is OP," hence the name OP.
That I do appreciate. I think that's really meta of lost power.
I think it was very cool of Oda to give this power the name of OPOP. Just
He
so
has
we're
the
clear.
One Piece fruit.
So
the opener.
do you have?
fruit.
I'm curious if you think maybe less of what do you think he'll be able to do, more of now that you've established that he can basically, anything in a doctor's office is his in that room ability, right? What would you like to see in there?
Death.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, they call him a surgeon of death for a reason, I guess, right? They have to, right?
Have color me surprised.
So, Christian, what would you like to see in the operating room?
I don't know.
I'm so sorry, Justin. these responses are probably not what you were hoping for.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not a doctor. I don't know what they keep in those places. I said like the one other thing I know being anesthesia.
You
Give
think
him
he
30
can, like,
cc's
take-
of morphine. No, that'll kill him.
Exactly.
Wait a minute, hold on.
That's
What
the
if?
goal.
What if? Okay, this is my own idea. I don't actually know if you can do this or not. Because it might just either it's never happened or I'm forgetting. But anyway, my point is, what if like Law could like take X-rays of people? Wait, no, he already can do that because he has
Why
that
would he
scan
do
ability.
that if he
Why
could
would
just
that be
cut
useful?
him in half and just look?
I mean, there's that, but also I forgot about the whole scan
I need to
ability
look at your heart. Pulls it out.
where he took
like-
his sword, scanned the Marines for the snail chats, and then took all the snail chats. Never mind, he does have X-ray. Well, I was gonna be like, well, it'd be kind
Yeah.
of cool if he had X-ray vision, kind of sort of, by like he put his hands together to make a lens or something. He was like,
You mean like how Chopper used to do that little do 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 do, but instead of actually just doing do 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 do, he just saw through them.
Exactly.
Oh, what- I just remember Luffy did that stupid shit to this episode too with the fucking balloon.
Hey man, he learned how to make his balloon more efficient. Shout out to Rayleigh.
I mean,
training him better.
sure, but like we keep
I like
doing,
how
we keep going
all
to the-
Rayleigh did was like, hey, you should try to bounce it back at them. And he was like, why didn't I think of that?
He was like-
It's like, hey, instead of just like throwing those all willy-nilly and possibly hurting your friends, what if you just like aimed?
What if you looked where you were throwing it?
You mean use my eyes? I never thought of that.
I always kept them closed.
Holy shit. And he just like offhandedly remembered Chopper doing it once upon a time, so he's like, I could do it too now.
God damn it.
I'm like, it's like I've got Usopp's goggles.
God, stop. What a dumb bit. Oh, that reminds me. Remember when he was like following the footprints and the Cool Brothers were like, oh, we set a trap. He'll never be able to run from the allure of a giant footprint. And then it cuts to Luffy and he's like, dude, giant footprints. This is great. I'm gonna follow him for sure.
This is easy.
Oh, man. Fucking stupid. All right. Can we move on to Golden Ham now?
Yes, we can. Golden
Sure.
ham time.
All right.
I want to
Golden
give it-
Ham.
to Law's will to live. Not Law himself, his will to live.
Oh,
Because
listen, I
it
ain't
is
doing that.
Fighting the hardest.
I ain't doing that. I will give it to Law. I will happily give it to. We ain't doing that bit. All right, let's
I'm down to give it to Law.
I just have like the picture of Law like dead inside. as the
Make no
thumbnail.
mistake, it's gonna be that picture of Law with Chopper on his head, guaranteed. There's no shot it would be anything else.
I'm down for Law. I'm just going to try my best to petition that the thumbnail. Is that
George's
exact
been
pinpointing
fucking
moment
around
of-
with the thumbnails when he posts them lately. I wouldn't be surprised if he just like put a picture of a law document on there. You were just supposed to
I would be
figure it out.
so butthurt.
Just the Constitution.
It was. I did actually kind of laugh when I saw he put a whale shark on the thumbnail that day. That was actually really
No, you
funny.
want to know what broke my brain was the episode where we nominated a smoker for Golden Ham because I forgot what happened that episode. So I didn't realize it was a smoker. I just saw a backyard grill and I'm like, what the hell is this?
I mean, I got the bit. I didn't think it was as funny as the whale shark. To be fair, I think that a bit like that is good.
Nah,
in,
then the
in,
smoker one
small
got
doses.
me just because I was an idiot and completely missed everything I initially just explained to me.
That's when those are the episodes you know that Jordy did not fucking bother even opening the episodes, let alone watching them. Oh, dude.
You mean
Yeah.
Dylan?
Right, Dylan. I'm sorry.
No. Dylan's the editor, but Jordy posts the episodes because he owns the Spotify,
Right.
so he makes the
Right.
thumbnails and stuff.
Yeah. So we're giving it to
Allegedly.
Law then?
Absolutely.
I'm down.
Yep.
I'm-
Great. All right.
I'm only
easy.
voting for the
Also,
will to live.
I'm here to officially announce that I will be a shill for the next foreseeable future. Expect Law to be in every vote of mine for the next foreseeable future.
all right.
We already
Well,
knew this.
I mean, I don't know. This isn't a news flash.
Just thought I'd
I'm
let you know.
pretty sure we made a
Most of
joke
the
about that
audience.
last week.
That sounds like us.
Sounds like us. All right. Law wins. Moving on to fan mail.
Oh boy, there's a lot. We're up again.
apparently there's a lot, yeah.
You gonna blow all the mail at the same time?
Don't be some
Listen,
Bill's
people.
mail.
I feel like it is my duty to like
Well,
read the
fucking
emails.
save
as-
them. There better not. We better not reconvene next week. And you go, there's no fan mail. You could have spaced this out.
You know what? I promise I won't.
You
Right,
won't
you're
what?
not going to be here next week.
First email comes from Poupée, surprisingly. Emailed us a couple hours right before the show started. They write, "Hey guys, Poupée here. I'm stuck in traffic and thought of an important question for the cast. Which straw hat?"
text them. Don't email them while you're driving.
I mean, yeah, should do that. Bad.
Step one,
Shame.
don't do that.
Intrusive thoughts are important, Devin.
Save them.
Continue, Justin, please. Oh, hello. Wait.
The email
Hello.
reads, "Hey guys, Poupée here, stuck in traffic and thought of an important question for the cast. Which straw hat replicates your clothing style the most? For example, do you dress like Nami as in you wear a shirt, or like Zoro where you wear the same, most likely stinky shirt every day? Or just in general, whose style represents your personal style the most? Live, laugh, Luffy, Poupée." And then something French from iPhone.
I already know my answer,
Go on.
Well, go on.
Frankie,
Uh-huh.
because I'm not wearing pants.
You know,
Mm.
that checks. That checks out.
For me, I feel like I mostly vibe with Luffy, where he's just kind of like super casual. Like he doesn't wear
You
jeans and a
own-
t-shirt, but Luffy is the type of guy to just wear jeans and a t-shirt.
You own the same shirt in 9 different colors. Is that what you're talking about?
No, well, actually, no. Maybe I'm more of a Nami. I don't know.
So you only wear a bra or a
You
bikini
only-
top?
Yeah, you only
I
wear
don't wear
crop
those
tops
exact
that
items,
push
but
up
Nami's
your
aesthetic
cleavage.
is mostly the same. She kind of just wears the same things all the time. She's
I
like
don't know if I agree with that.
I don't
What
know.
the
Yeah,
hell?
I don't know.
Never
I don't know.
dumb
Probably
it down.
not.
it's the same type of article of clothing. It's like
She's worn mini skirts. She's worn jeans. She's worn actual regular skirts.
I mean, hell, when they were in Alabasta, didn't she have like a whole like
Yeah,
what's it
yeah.
called?
She,
Like,
she had like a
Middle Eastern
whole,
outfit or something
Well,
like
they all did. To be fair, they were
Yeah.
given like a whole desert outfit get up.
who's the jeans and t-shirt guy on the crew? That's the question I need answered.
probably Usopp, which is
I-
kind of. I feel like I will be an Usopp. Probably, yeah. He definitely matches my energy 9 times out of 10.
I guess a Usopp then.
Oh wait, are we answering the question as if it were in public?
I mean, how you typically dress? How do you typically dress for
Yeah, like,
anything?
I mean,
Listen, you already said you don't wear pants.
I
I feel
don't-
like we got yours
I don't
down
feel.
packed.
Yeah, you already said Frankie. Like we can.
True,
We
but
can
that's
just
like
move
at
on.
home. I don't like walk around in my underwear everywhere. Allegedly, they have proof.
Well, Devin, whatever you do more of is probably the answer to the question.
I don't know that I feel particularly attached to any of them. I don't know that I guess it would be like either an Usopp or a Luffy. Mostly because I don't want to be attached to Zoro after she called him stinky, and I know I'm not stinky.
You know,
I feel very called out because as much as I want to say Sanji, I know in my heart, abso-fucking-lutely not.
Nobody
Dude.
here
we
is
want
Sanji.
to be Sanji, but we're not Sanji.
I now realize I need to step up my wardrobe game so that I can become a Sanji. Be the Sanji the world wants you to be.
I'd want to be more Brook, not Sanji, but
Really?
Personality-wise, I'm more like Sanji because I'm working at a bar all the time.
But I feel like Brook is
But I
just
don't dress
Zoro
like him.
with a nicer article of clothing. Because he does really wear the same thing all the time.
I'm something of a Zoro because like now with work,
yeah, but he wasn't called stinky.
I recently just started wearing the same clothes to work every day just because like I get dirty doing my job. So I'm
I
like,
definitely have a pair of work pants.
Yeah.
That is definitely the case. But when it comes to like going out in public and stuff, like I don't know, I dislike jeans. I'll wear like these baggy like skinny like cargo pants or sweats. Like that's like the long pants vibe usually, and no one on the crew really fits that. And then a t-shirt, you know. I guess that brings me closest to maybe Usopp. I guess again, which everyone's kind of already said. So just most of the cast is Usopp's. We're
Does
all
anyone in the
Usopps.
Who
show
would have
wear
guessed? The
flannels?
guy who's mostly normal is the one that we all probably end up being like, who would I guess? She. All right. I think that answers that question.
Thank you.
I'm
Alright,
good
Sir.
with Frankie.
give me one more email.
Thank you,
And that's
Poupée.
it.
I'm giving you all of them.
No.
This one I have to drop a photo for references so you can see the list. Let me do that first.
But where?
Great for an audio-based platform, by the way.
Don't worry, they'll see it when it gets uploaded. I think.
Sure, they will.
Surely.
What?
It watch it be like 5 days later.
Downloads.
He'll
Not that
forget.
there. I probably will. Press enter. Okay. Sources email. Hello everyone. I finally caught up to your podcast and I'm now a little sad since I want to, listen faster than you are producing and watch the episodes faster than you're producing, but also I like listening along with you guys. On another note, I'm sending you this email because I wanted you to see this pizza box I got from what they bought. Look at the brand name. Hope it brings a smile to your faces. Kind regards from Germany, Freddie. And if you can look at this picture that I dropped in for everyone, we have a pizza box. It's, probably frozen pizza, maybe. It's in German. But if you look at the top, the brand name says Gustavo Gusto.
Alles andere ist Kasse.
does it
We
say?
love some gusto.
I don't know what neimen means, but we something. I don't remember what ner means. Mozzarella, obviously.
Wouldn't have guessed.
All something is, I think it's cheese. Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm glad that we got
Great
that
work from our German translator.
And then it says
30%
Margarita
translation.
pizza.
It's more like 70%. I only didn't know 3 words out of the.
You literally
There's
said
so many
you
more
literally
words you did not
only
touch.
translated 3 words.
What are you talking about?
You knew we and mozzarella and alls
Yes, that
And
was literally
may-
all
and
you
maybe
translated.
cheese.
Salsa is
and
cheese.
maybe cheese.
Right. So you got 4. Congratulations. And I'm not counting it by volume. I'm counting it by count, just so we're clear, because mozzarella is about 30% of the entire thing.
All right, great. Thank you for reading those 2 fan mails and not the other 2 because you'll
We
be
have
saving them for next week. I don't care. Save them.
Well,
Save them.
You know what,
Save
Christian?
them,
Who's made you
save
leader,
them.
huh? I'm the email guy. I say what goes around here.
Yo, Justin,
was
he's right
born
though.
first.
It'll give us
Why do you
shit to do
insist
next
on
week.
blowing your load?
Because I wish to satisfy the fans. Like, imagine
They'll
this
be
person
fine. They can wait
who wrote
another
this email
week.
weeks ago, and I'm not reading it as soon as I can. Like, I feel like I'm doing a disservice.
You're
Listen,
not. It's fine. It'll get read eventually.
Patreon shoutouts. Twigo, again. It's you.
Thanks,
thanks,
buddy.
Twigo. You're the best. All right.
You're the homie.
Grab bag. Who wants to reach their hand in the bag this week?
I don't want
didn't
to
do anything
I'll
to
do
it.
it.
anything anymore.
Hey, Christian, do you feel anything funny in there?
Yeah, it feels kind of watery.
Wait.
Like it's just literally like it's just water.
God damn
There's
it!
just
they
water in the
melted
bag.
Son of a bitch.
What did you like?
Well,
Did you like etch the grab bag items onto ice cubes?
yeah. Well, no,
and
I
then-
froze the little tickets inside of ice cubes so that when you pulled it out, you know, because we're still in
Oh,
like the
you know what? Yeah, I feel all soggy and disgusting at the
Are you going to be
bottom
able to
of the
read
bag.
that?
God
I don't
fucking
know.
damn it.
I'll pull one out. I guess it seems like it's all right. This one seems pretty readable. This one's a rain check question.
Hey, it's been a minute.
It has.
Okay.
You know,
all right.
Devin, you still need to consult Rain Sama to get more of these questions. We're running very, very thin on them.
Yeah, I do.
But
So what's the question?
anyway, I'll read said question here. If you could build anything you want with an unlimited time and resources, what would it be?
The will to live.
God.
Incredible.
Damn it! I don't.
And,
I don't. Even,
and
I don't
what's
think
stopping
unlimited
you,
time
big
and
guy?
resources would be able to do that.
Unlimited resources and time.
Yeah, I don't think anything can help that.
I don't think it fixed my crippling depression.
In fact, unlimited time sounds like a good way to decrease your will to live. That's like the whole crux of most stories about immortality is that they just wish they could die eventually.
Sounds like that book that Brendan mentioned earlier.
You know, I think it's my boomer brain, but honestly, I would I recently bought a house. I like my house, but like, it would be really cool if I had an even better house.
What if house, but more?
What if house, but better? Like, I feel like no matter
House
what,
2.0.
if you gave me unlimited resources, I mean, put money
He
off
is
the
pimping
table.
out his house so hard. He's turning
Yeah,
into
dude,
a rocket
I'm
ship.
demolishing this piece of shit. Not piece of shit. I'm demolishing this, starting from the ground up within my own image. You know, I'll call me L because I'm reinventing myself, or reinventing the world around me. I suppose. Call me Light. Sorry,
It's a deep cut.
That is a deep cut. Excuse
Nobody
me.
remembers that line.
no one remembers.
I'm just taking your word for it.
I take this chip and eat it, but
Well, what do you do with your left
will
hand?
To live.
But what do you do with your other hand?
I make my house, Christian. Keep up.
Oh,
Keep
right.
up.
Sorry. Yeah. I did. I blanked for a second. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
Go on inside.
Beyond that, I'm just stick with that. I would do that. I know me in my heart. I aspire to do that. I don't know why, but I think I like construction. Somebody help. I need help.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Welcome to Home Renovations Anonymous.
Yeah, dude. Seriously.
Welcome to HGTV.
Like every single time I'm like, this is a real problem I have. Every single time I'm closing down a project I've been working on, I get like this spurt of inspiration where I'm like, bro, but like, what if I did this though? And it's
Brenda, it's
really
because
So
got
do
bogging
you
me down.
like start a new project or you just reopen the one you were trying to close out on?
Bro, I used to be one of those people that's like, I can't do another project while I'm working on a project because I'll just stress myself out. I'm at the point where because I get so stressed over whether or not I would be able to do certain tasks unless I do it now, I've got like 9 things in the hopper, all in tandem, and none of them are completely done. A couple of them are getting close, but I'm also just running out of time because work is getting higher or more intense, which is a me problem, but like, you know. Now I have like 9 things happening simultaneously, and it's a fucking tragedy. But god damn it, it gives me life. I don't know what it is.
See, what happened, Brenda, is you got bit by a dad at one point. It's like, werewolf syndrome. Where it's like, you just like, oh my god, I gotta build a deck.
This is another series. I have put my foot down on landscaping. I have not touched my landscaping until I get done on the inside. That is where I am drawing a line.
But then the deck, you're gonna want to build a deck.
Honestly, I kind of do need to finish my deck. I need to put some sand on it. This is a real problem. I need to take the time and maybe beat it
You
up
ever
with
had an
some
addiction
sand.
to home
silver.
improvement?
I kind of do need to make time to fucking stain and seal my deck. This is a real issue.
Decks are weak to, or dads are weak to silver. Quick, put it
No,
in.
they're weak to 6-packs.
Oh yeah, 6 packs of
And honestly, it's the best time of the season. You wanted to hit that shit before it hits like high in the summer when the sun's beating down on it. You get fucking leaves falling. Dude, this is
In-ground
don't
or
even get me
out
started.
of ground pool? That's the real question.
No pool.
No
Although
pool.
my fucking stupid friends keep. Okay, so my deck. This is so many deep cuts. So my deck has a couple of like levels to it or whatever, and
Mhm.
the main deck level is like on the same plane as like my main home. but it goes down but there's a couple of steps down, and down the stairs there's another part of the deck that's like this like long landing platform where you could put like, I don't know, like some seats and like maybe a little outside ottoman on or something like that, or maybe like a propane fire pit or something to hang around in. And all my fucking friends, I shit you not, they keep coming over to my house and go like, hey Brendan, you see that landing pad over there? It'd be a really good spot for a hot tub, don't you think? Just like, I'm not buying a fucking hot tub, all right? I'm not doing it.
You could build a hot tub.
No, literally.
And then you could be sitting in a hot tub 5 feet apart.
This stupid fucking joke comes up every single time I invite people over to my fucking abode, and it's getting to a point where I'm no one's allowed over anymore. No one's allowed because I keep making the same stupid fucking joke.
Everyone's banned from Casa del Brendan. Okay,
made the hot tub joke when I was over.
I don't think you've made the hot tub joke, although I have told you the story.
If you did, you would have been banned.
But now I will.
Congratulate! I'm great. I'm happy. Now, I did say I compromised. I was like, if you guys buy it, I will handle the maintenance. That was my compromise. You have to buy it. I will reinforce the bottom part of that landing area of the deck with like railroad ties or something, and put some rocks down or whatever to give it a little bit more support. Because I don't think.
So, listeners, if you would like to fund Brendan's new hot tub,
Nobody else answered the question yet. we've been talking about Brendan's homeowning for 10 minutes.
Right. How do we get? Okay, so that's what I would do with unlimited time and resources. These are me problems. I'm so sorry, you guys.
If you want to have your own hot tub, but at Brendan's house, you can.
With your signature on it.
We'll write your name on it.
Oh my god!
Flag next to the hot tub saying "Donated."
I'll paint a stone in your honor.
I'll
certificate of authenticity.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
You know how they people make things and they'll be like, oh, you own part 160 out of 300 on this thing. Like we can sell pieces of Brendan's hot tub.
Dude,
you own a quarter. You own a 1/4 square inch of Brendan's hot tub.
Congratulations, Brendan. You're now a timeshare.
Yeah, exactly. No, I was just gonna say, timeshare. What we could do is we can marker in on all the wood faux paneling around the hot tub, like each person's name.
Exactly. Exactly.
Stupid.
Everyone gets a tile.
Oh god, I hate it
and
here.
Then when it's done, we could do a face reveal.
Why did I even put this shit on the cast? This is for the world to hear now.
It's gold.
Come on, guys. Hot Tub 2024. Let's do this.
Oh god. All right. Justin, do you have any idea what you would build with unlimited time and resources?
Building specifically.
Well,
I think I do have something.
If you could build anything, not a building. You could build anything.
The construction part of it is the caveat I wasn't expecting. But what I think I would build, let me paint a picture for you. You guys remember growing up, you watch Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, or just all these cartoons and sitcoms from like Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, or blah, blah, blah. And there was always those sweepstakes on, certain like cereal or popular brands you would consume. Like Danimals was probably the number one. Right? Like every other month, there's a new Danimal sweepstakes where, hey, email us a ticket from the box that you bought and you enter a sweepstakes to win, a cruise with Sweet Life of Zack and Cody or this and that, right? Remember these days?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. There was, once upon a time, I remember there was a Danimals commercial for sweepstakes where the winner won a clubhouse or like a backyard treehouse kind of thing that was shaped and modeled after Jimmy Neutron's rocket ship. And I loved it. And actually, I didn't win because I'm not convinced anyone wins those things. And so that's what I would build. I would build my own replica of Jimmy Neutron's rocket ship and make it into like a clubhouse treehouse kind of thing. It would be to the extreme. Like I'm reinventing Jimmy's lab somewhere in that rocket ship. All right, it's gonna have multiple floors. I could honestly, if I wanted to, I'm going to space in it.
So you want to be Jeff Bezos, is what I'm hearing.
He's gonna make a dick rocket.
Well, that's Elon
I guess
Musk.
Technically more in line with Elon Musk because he's the rocket man, apparently. But kind of. It'd be way more personal and luxurious, and less about space and more about just reliving my childhood dream.
Well, this is inspirational.
I feel very inspired right now. Thank you, Justin.
You're building a home and building a rocket ship.
Brendan, what would go really great on the landing pad of that deck?
God, just stop. God damn it.
A Jimmy Neutron shaped clubhouse.
That also is a hot tub.
That transforms into a hot tub.
I could do it.
Oh god.
Can we just It's unlimited time and resources, but it has to fit on the landing pad of Brendan's deck.
Oh man, dude, that's awesome. All right, well, the landing area is like, I don't know, maybe 12 feet by 8 feet or something like that. So that's your space.
Architects and engineers and
What's our vertical limit?
Schematics for how we can build a hot tub on this thing and the rocket.
Man.
Yeah, but something that is also a hot tub.
Do we have a vertical height limit? Like, is the landing like directly under the patio above, or like does it like protrude out and doesn't have a ceiling? Technically, these are important parts information we need to know for our schematics here.
Right, this is very pertinent information. It's a very very necessary.
Is there a ceiling? Yes or no? If no, then we're going to the moon, baby.
I'll say no ceiling. You can make as long as you want. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm getting a rocket ship.
What would
if
you
you'd
make,
like
Christian?
to send us your schematics, you can
Hold
send
on.
them
Wait, did you even answer the question, Devin? Devin keeps trying to move on, but did you even answer it either?
No.
Fucking ass.
Technically, I said the will to live as a joke.
Oh yeah, I just assumed that was his only
right.
answer. Yeah.
That's fair. What about you, Christian? What are you building?
Sure, you said answered it. My bad.
I didn't answer anything. Before we were constraining ourselves to the landing zone of Brendan's deck. I was thinking some kind of like giant sports arena where I could play like I could just live in it and play all or engage in all of my favorite sports or physical activities.
A warehouse, but with fun stuff inside of it. No,
yeah.
he wants Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory.
I was just going to say that.
That is awesome.
You said warehouse and immediately my mind clicked into Fantasy Factory, dude. It'll have a rock climbing wall. It'll have an indoor bike track. It'll have go-karts. There'll be a baseball. There'll be baseball related things. Ultimate frisbee. Everything.
I 100% need a foam pit to jump into.
Will they have hot tubs?
There'll be a foam pit, but like the one at TwitchCon that was like a quarter of an inch thick and had 2 feet of concrete underneath, and you'll break your tailbone on it.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I don't know if I want that. Had to skip out somewhere, right? So I guess the resources weren't limited out somewhere.
We didn't ran out of foam. You know what? Maybe that's what I'll put in. I'll put on the landing pad of Brendan's deck is not a foam pit. That also doubles as a hot tub.
It's a foam pit in the winter.
All right, Devin, before you move us on, do you actually have an actual answer? Do you have hobbies?
So I think it would be hella cool to make like a game store, like kind of like, you know, like where I work, but where it's like legitimately like it looks like what you would imagine the inside of a tavern of like a fantasy world, like D&D game kind of thing. I wanted to like the lighting to be just like that, and like even keep perfectly temperature controlled and everything, because that's the one thing I hate about my work is that it's really fucking hot.
There are restaurants that do that. Do you want me to get you a reservation?
Imagine it being bigger and you could do stuff in there that you don't actually
and it could fit on the space of Brenda's landing pad.
And all the employees have the will to live and aren't just like, hey, welcome to Hooters.
Well, I hope you're paying them, because that's really all you need there.
Unlimited resources.
That's fair.
Gold. We're going to have lots of gold in my unlimited resources so we can have cash to pay the people.
There you go.
You pay your employees in straight up gold.
Think about it. You can make gold coins and make it even more authentic.
Yeah,
right.
It's true.
He's onto something.
For the
it's like fucking what's a Chuck E. Cheese, but instead it's for adults with real gold and actual beverages and shit.
But instead it's for people who are somehow more nerdy and want to play tabletop role-playing games.
It's IRL. We could even have a LARP area where you could beat the shit out of each other with foam swords. It'd be beautiful.
Incredible.
So yeah.
So if you want to fund any of these ideas we've pitched to you tonight,
hey, that's my job. If you'd like to, send us schematics for your hot tub to fit on Brendan's, board, you can always send those to pandasightings@gmail.com. Or you can also send your shittier drawn schematics to our Twitter @pandasightings. If you want to financially support the possibility of buying a hot tub for this thing and get your name signed on it, you can go to our
Never gonna happen,
Patreon.
by the way.
and send
say
some
never.
money there.
Never
You say never, but when there's like $2 billion in fucking,
I'm not
memes,
taking a dime of this money, just so we're clear.
I'll take the money and I'll put it on here.
Because you specifically said if we bought it, you'll support it.
Oh, fuck. Listen, buddy, come on.
It's out there now.
Don't do that to me. You can't do that to me.
Listen,
Do you
you
have
didn't
any
buy
idea?
anything. We're just going to drop it off on your
Even
landing pad and
maintenance
call it a
costs.
day.
Honestly, it's because I know they'll never fucking
Unlimited
do
time
it.
and resources, Brendan.
Oh my
Anyways,
fucking god.
On top of that, if you want to join our Discord, you could do that in the little link down below. You know, that thing where you do that down there and it says like, haha, that's us and all our shit there. Go click on that. Do the thingy and stuff.
Join our cult.
Join the cult. Get a hot tub with your name on it.
Dude, hot tubs are only like a couple $1,000s. It'll be fine. Surely your conscience can get over a couple $1,000.
Hot tub.
All right, press
You know, I'm really thinking about this. Hold on. If there were to be one singular thing that could unite our community, I would believe a hot tub with any individual's name
Listen,
on it.
are we
would
still
be the
recording?
thing.
Can I stop? I don't like this bit
I'm still
anymore.
recording.
We're recording.
I'm
but
pressing
not
stop. The button
there
has
was
been pressed. It's over. I'm
one
out.
Good night,
thing.
everyone.
Oh, God. But what if so?